In Cold War, the AK-47 is a great weapon, but with the right setup, it can become an absolute bullet hose that helps you win all those 50-50 gunfights and helps you dominate your enemies. And I'm going to show you that setup coming up right after this. How's it going, guys? My name is Graybeard Gamer. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back and checking us out again. And if it's your first time here, this channel is dedicated to tip videos, strategies, anything that can help you become a better Cold War player, so consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The stock AK-47 is actually a great weapon. It's easy to maneuver and it's fun to use. But if you add a few attachments to it, you're going to have the confidence to challenge those enemies and be up in the face of the enemy, and you're going to be confident in the outcome of most of those gunfights. We want to look at a few pros of this class before we jump right into the class. So the number one pro is that it has decent ADS time because of the attachments that we put on. So you'll be able to push your enemies a little more and have confidence that you'll be able to win that gunfight. It also has minimal manageable recoils. So you're not going to completely eliminate the recoil of the AK-47. But I believe this class is probably as good as you can get at managing the recoil of the AK-47. And then it's stealthy because obviously we're going to use a suppressor on the class, so it allows you to be up in the spawn and you're not giving yourself away with the gunshots. And last, it's improved bullet velocity, which you really need over the stock AK-47. Now, there are two cons that go with this class. The first is that it lowers your mobility a little bit as far as moving around, especially when you're engaged in gunfights. And then the second con, obviously, is it has a standard magazine size, which for me, I like to run extended mags on a lot of the weapons that I use because it allows me that flexibility to go on longer kill streaks without reloading as much. And it gives you the confidence to know that you're not going to come up with an empty clip when you're in the middle of a gunfight. But let's not delay any further. Let's go ahead and look at the class. The first thing I want to look at here is the sights. So the iron sights are fine, typically for the AK-47, but I go with the mill-stop reflex here. I feel like it gives me better visibility and makes it easier for me to go from target to target in a gunfight with multiple enemies. The next attachment we're going to look at is the standard suppressor. A lot of folks like to go with the GRU suppressor, and honestly, it comes down to preference. I just prefer the standard suppressor. I feel like it looks better and it feels better for me. The next attachment is the 20-inch Liberator barrel. It increases that bullet velocity that you lose with the suppressor attachment. And then the next attachment is the standard foregrip. It decreases horizontal recoil and makes me feel like I have better control when I'm engaging in those gunfights. And then the last attachment is really down to preference. I use the GRU elastic wrap, and I also sometimes switch that out for an extended mag, but the GRU elastic wrap decreases ADS time significantly. It gives you some flinch resistance, which I'm not convinced that actually works in this game. And then it allows you to drop shot your enemies. So anyway, that's the class, guys. Coming down to the end of the video. Again, I appreciate you watching. My name is Graybeard Gamer. Thanks for stopping by.